Hello.
What's going on?
What's up? How are you?
You hear me? I'm
Yeah,
good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for taking the time to come on.
No problem.
Welcome to episode 187 of the Ballistic. I'm here with Akron football player Jordan Grant, and I'm excited to have him on to talk about his journey and how he got to where he is today. So, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, how did your recruiting process start?
When I hit the portal from Tennessee, well, you want me to go all the way back to high school or just like transfer portal?
I guess high school.
So to begin my recruiting in high school, it was pretty slow. Um, I really didn't get any real offers until like late after my senior year, but it was like a couple of D2s, a couple of NAIAs, and some JUCOs. But I knew in my mind that I had the talent to play Division I football, so I settled for a preferred walk-on spot at Tennessee State, and I went up there and earned my scholarship after 1 year. Then fast forward to a couple of years from then, it's time for me to decide to transfer. I make the decision, and Akron was actually the first school to offer me after Bethune Cookman. I'm sorry. And so after I came up here on a visit, I seen everything. Felt like this was the place for me, and that was it.
How did your football experience go playing for your high school?
My experience was pretty good. I mean, see me still? Hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, it got glitched up. But as far as like record, we weren't pretty good. But as far as like my experience, I was kind of like the guy at my high school. So I mean, the football part of it is it's pretty good for me. I was getting the ball almost every play, so I was the guy. So I mean, it was pretty good for me. But the losing part did get tiring at times. I can't lie.
How long have you been playing the game of football?
I've been playing football since I was 4 years old. So as long as I can remember, I've been playing football.
What was it like for you growing up out of your hometown and getting to where you're at today?
Say that again.
Yeah. What was it like to grow up in your hometown and get to where you're at today?
Growing up in my hometown, it's actually kind of inspiring because from where I'm from, Lakeland, Florida, we actually have like quite a few guys that had a chance to go to college and get a chance to go play at the next level. There's guys like Derwin James Jr., Ray Lewis. He actually went to my high school. My uncle played in the NFL, Kenny Gant. That's where I get the shark celebration from. Him, he used to do that when he played with the Cowboys. You got the Pouncey twins from Lakeland. You got Bilal Powell from Lake Gibson. It's just a lot of guys from everywhere. Like Javon Dexter, Lake Wells. He plays for the Bears right now. Just a lot of guys who made it through my hometown and made it to the next level. So it's just very inspiring for me to be able to grow up and see that those guys had that opportunity to do that and not have that same opportunity as well.
What is your biggest strength and weakness?
As far as on on the field.
Yeah, on the field.
My biggest strength on the field would probably be my IQ. I play with my mind more than my body because I feel like without the mind, well, the body will follow the mind. So I just try to be like I just try to study the game as much as I can, be smarter than all my opponents. And my biggest weakness, I guess, I I don't know. I guess I ain't. Uh, I don't really know. I don't really know. My biggest weakness. I guess I have to ask my coach that.
What were your thoughts on how this past season went for you?
For me, going into the season, I really didn't know what to expect. Like right before the season, I kind of had got banged up, so at that point, like I really didn't know how the season was gonna go. But I just stayed faithful. I trusted God, and He made everything happen. I was able to fully recover from the injury that I was dealing with, and whenever I was healed up, things just got on and popping. My goal for the season like was 1,000 yards, but like at probably like third 3 games, 4 games, well 3 games before the Duquesne game, I hadn't really had the type of stats like leading up going to 100. I meant to 1,000 yards, and then that Duquesne game happened. Then it was kind of like, okay, like we back in the game. So, but as far as like a team, obviously this was the best season here in a while, and I'm just happy I got a chance to be a part of that and a part of this group. It's a group of great guys. I love those guys, so I'm just glad I got a chance to be a part of that.
Did you have any experience playing any other sports in high school?
Nah, I don't. Well, yes, I did. I did weightlifting. Actually, my senior year, I actually made the state meet for weightlifting. I didn't win though. I didn't come close to placing. But yeah.
How did you finalize the decision to go to school at Akron?
Say that again.
Yeah. How did you finalize to pick Akron as your final decision?
It was just when I came on my visit. Basically, I knew I wanted to be in school for the spring semester. I didn't want to wait around to make a decision. And also, when I came up here on my visit, Coach Terry Richardson, Coach Joe Moorhead, they were very hospitable to me, and it just felt like this the place that I belong, and that's what led to me making my decision.
What are some cool things to know about yourself outside of football?
Um, Cool things to know about me. I'm a gamer. I do make music from time to time. I haven't made anything in a while, but it's just I do in my free time. And I'm just a God fearing man. That's about it.
What is a typical day like for you during the off season?
I wake up, go do my workout or training session, or whatever. After that, I'll come back, get something to eat. And then if I have class for the day, I'll go handle my class, work, and do all of that. Then I'll probably go back up to the facility around like 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then I'll get some extra work or some extra stretching in, just doing something extra to better myself. And then after that, I'll probably head home, make some dinner, and then just hop on a game for the rest of the day or watch a movie or something.
Who in your family do you look up to?
My family, my uncle, my dad, and my brother. like I said, my uncle he played in the NFL. My dad he played football as well. He went to Grambling State. He played under Coach Eddie Robinson in those days when they were like really really good. And he actually set a record for rushing at Grambling State. It was broken like a few years back, but no, that was pretty cool. We actually got a chance to go up there, and he was in the Grambling State Football Hall of Fame. So I actually got to see that, and that was good for me to see. And I say my brother because I mean I watched his recruiter process. I got to see everything. You know, he was a 4-star, highly sought after, um, 5-star challenge, Under Armour game, Adidas 707 tournament. You name it, he was there. The Nike opening. So going on visits to Alabama, Florida State, Miami, Florida. Like I got to see it all with him, and I just wanted it to be like that. So that's what really inspired me to get to where I'm at today.
What current or former NFL player do you compare yourself to?
My favorite running back. Oh, my favorite running back, point blank period, is Marshawn Lynch. But somebody I would compare my game to is Le'Veon Bell. I like how patient of a runner he is, and I try to mimic that.
What makes you a unique player on the football field?
Like I said earlier, I feel like my mind makes me like excels me past my competition because like I just feel like I'm more mentally prepared for the game than they are.
Mhm. What has been your favorite football memory out of your whole career?
Favorite football memory. Now I gotta say probably hitting that 1,000 yard mark this year. Like when I like the run when that happened, like I didn't know for sure, but I kind of had an idea. And like when I came to the sideline, like all the love that I was getting from the guys, and when we got in the locker room after the game, all the love that I got and stuff from the team, like that was a good memory. That was a fun time, and I always remember that.
Uh, how many hours a day do you take the time to study film?
Um, depend. I probably watch film probably like 2 hours a day, maybe. It depends. Like the time that I have in the day, but I probably study film and study my opponent for probably like 2 hours a day, a week, going all the way leading and going up to the game. At
What do you like
least.
to do?
My bad.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I just play the game. I watch TV, and I just try to chill, catch up. I clean the house, okay. Or sometimes, when I'm getting that good feeling. But I read, and that's about it.
What is your plan for the upcoming future for you?
My plans are hopefully I get the chance to have a better season than I did last year, this year, and hopefully I'm blessed with a chance to play at the next level.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come on and talk about your journey. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And I'll definitely stay in touch.
No problem. I appreciate you for having me on here.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
Thank you.